toured T-Mobile Park, home of the Seattle Mariners, and enjoyed incredible views of the Seattle skyline and learned interesting facts from our tour guide.
This is our card wall. It's got 3,612 cards, all Mariners. Mariner players, they might be by different manufacturers, so they're saying duplicate players, but no duplicate cards. Got Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card in here.
Oh yeah. My dad used to go crazy looking for one.
And we'll just pop out here and you can see the field from the field level. This is, if you look at it this way, 95, we had a refuse to lose season. Griffey sliding into home, and then looking from this angle, you got Edgar Martinez hitting the double that scored Griffey and Joey Cora.
I told her about that.
Yeah, which made the Northwest Go baseball crazy, and ultimately got the funding for this ballpark.
Oh, wow.
So we started in '77, playing the old Kingdome. That was where Lumen Field is now. And the Kingdome was all enclosed for football and soccer and baseball. And so we played there from '77 till '99 when we moved here to, then we called it Safeco Field.
Okay.
Because the Kingdome was falling apart. And I mean, really falling apart.
Oh, yeah?
We lost. Ceiling tiles were falling. So you see just under 48,000. If you want to step out on the warning track, you have to stay off the grass. Just under 48,000. So the old Kingdome, all AstroTurf, all inside. The outdoor baseball summer game in natural grass. We have all natural grass. It's Kentucky bluegrass overseeded with perennial rock. And then we have our rolling roof all the way in the open position right now. Street hills that roll out along tracks on either side of us. And covers the all of the playing surface and all of the seats as well. But it's more of an umbrella than a roof because it doesn't close us in. We still have air to the north of us and wind, and then behind the Mariner Vision screen.
Very cool.
So this is our 200 level. Got a little timeline here, baseball history. Diego Segui was the first, we had a major league team in '69, the Seattle Pilots. He played on that team. They moved away and became the Brewers. But he also came back and played for the Mariners in '77 when we first had our team. And so he was for the Pilots, he was for the Mariners, and then his son, David Segui, played for us in '99 in this building.
Oh, wow.
Picture of the old Kingdome.
Oh.
Where we first played. Come on in. Pardon? No, there's a bunch of you. So this is all those windows that be open on game day. And seats about 80 in here. And if we needed to, which we will, when we're in the World Series this year, we'll put reporters out in the Hit It Here Cafe. There are some bars like this where you can sit and watch, but
$60-ish suites, and there is a large group one. There used to be about 69 of them, but they knocked down the walls, and a couple went to make a group suite, so that way you can just kind of purchase a general suite ticket.
That's
nice kid, yeah.
They try to make them really comfortable. I think typically the lowest number they have in here is about 14. I think they advertise at about $150 per ticket with the catering. A really cool place to watch the concerts.
Where do they set the stage up for concerts? Out in center field? Or?
They did set it up in center field. I imagine it changes based on the needs of the artist, but the last one that I watched was out in center field along the back there. so that way they can use the Jumbotron incorporated in the show. Hotly debated of where we stand, whether it was 5th or 6th in the league of largest Jumbotrons. So you'll also see the American League flags along the road here.
That area is all open to ticket holders as kind of a standing room only place to hang out, beer garden area. But it's pretty cool, and you can stand right there, and you're just like 6-8 feet away from the picture from the so that's a fun place. Well, on Friday nights it's college night. It's pretty cool. There's a crab shack. You get crab sandwiches. We've got Edgar's from Edgar's Cantina. There's a lot of great Latin food and Mexican food.
Moto Pizza is
Moto
one
Pizza,
of the
Detroit
top
style
10 in the
pizza,
country.
Fish and chips, a couple of places. Crickets and French lime spice.
They kept in mind that we were in the industrial area. They designed this stadium with steel, or exposed steel and brick. That way they can keep kind of with the port feel. We were built on type flats, which is the other thing we have in common with Fenway.
The spacing was 605 feet tall. If we were to bring it to our ballpark and tip it on its side, it would fit inside our ballpark between the rails where the roof runs on the train tracks. So we are a big ballpark, 19 acres in total. Our roof covers 9 acres. Unlike Fenway. Make sure the ballpark looked like it belonged in the area. You guys sit down if you want. We won't be too long here. But we went with the red exterior like our country. And then of course, coming from the old Kingdom that was all enclosed with AstroTurf, we wanted really prioritized natural grass and outdoor baseball. We won't close it for shade, it will only be closed for rain. But it allows us to have the natural grass. AstroTurf, a lot of injuries on the old Kingdom with the AstroTurf and dark inside. So we have our natural grass protecting the roof with the piping that goes underneath the sod, which heats up the sod or the dirt early in the season, February, and so then it greens up early, trick it into growing early, so we're ready to have our ball game starting end of March. Our sod from a sod farm in eastern Washington, just like Washington, and comes over like that. Old purple. So we did just replace it at the beginning of this year. We don't get a lot of snow, we get a lot of drizzly rain. So they designed a rolling roof. It is in 3 panels that stack up. It would roll straight towards us on train tracks on either side. 128 railway wheels pulled by 96 electric motors. Totally quiet. It takes about 10 to 20 minutes to pull us, kind of depending on the weather. And surprisingly, we only use it 21% of our time in the summertime. But it does allow us to use the ballpark for all these concerts and recreations and all kinds of. Makes it a much more multi-purpose facility. Think of it as a mallet. Doesn't close us in like most. I think we're the only retractable roof ballpark that doesn't close in when we have our roof closed. We still have all this open air to the north of us and to the east of us. And so we have no heat, no air conditioning in the building. It's all just nature.
So it's crazy heavy. It moves on about 180 tracks. It's about $7 million to replace one of the tracks. We can make one movement with the roof during game, so we can't just open it when everybody else comes to pitch or comes to bat and keep it closed when we do. So they have to make it fair. You can only have one movement, whether it's opening it or closing it. $1.2 million for artworks to be installed. A couple of the artwork that we are super fond of, especially this compass rose. This has the signatures of the team that opened the stadium on it. as well as the moose and Lupinella. He's on there. Around the edges are famous literary works that are dedicated to baseball. Rock, and it's said that was from the beaches of the Pacific Northwest, so like right along here in the area that they use to incorporate into this artwork. There is also resin bats, and it's designed to show the movement that a bat would make throughout the entire game